Hello friends, today we will discuss about the Kubernetes architecture in a very simple way. Imagine Kubernetes is like a 4 BHK house. Here we have the master house and the worker house. First we will discuss about this master house. Inside this we have four important rooms. The first one is API server. Think of this as the main door of the house. Anyone wants to come inside the Kubernetes must enter from this door only. So any DevOps engineer, kubectl command, anything first goes to API server. We can say that this is the heart of the Kubernetes. Once the request comes in, Kubernetes needs to remember things, right? So for that we have etcd. This is like the database or memory of Kubernetes. Whatever Kubernetes know about the cluster, pods, nodes, everything is stored here. So we can say that etcd is the brain of the Kubernetes. Now from etcd, the request goes to the controller manager. This is like your manager who keeps checking everything. It has multiple controllers like replication controller, node controller, network controller, and many more. You can imagine them like different managers. For example, we told Kubernetes that we need three pods running. If one pod crashes, control manager immediately says, "Oh my god, one pod is gone. Let's create another one," and it fixes automatically. But after deciding everything, someone has to tell the worker nodes where to run the application. So here comes the scheduler. Scheduler decides which worker node the pod should schedule. For example, we gave the 10 GB application. Node 1 has 50 GB space and the worker node 2 has only 8 GB. So it will tell the controller manager that node 1 is the best. Again, in reverse order, the controller manager tells the etcd and etcd tells the API server. Now, API server has the direct communication with the worker node. Now, let's move to the worker node components. Inside worker node, we have kubelet. You can imagine kubelet like the local manager of that node. API server and kubelet keep talking each other. And then there is a kube proxy, which handles all the networking related things like Docker or load balancing or anything related to networking. So communication works properly between pods. We also have the container runtime or container D, which takes care all the containers data, CPU, memory, etc. This is what actually runs our application containers. Finally, we have pods. Pods are the place where our application actually run. So the flow is simple. DevOps engineer sends the YAML file, it enters through API server, saved in etcd, controller manager process, and scheduler decides which node is best. API server informs worker node, then kubelet creates pod, application runs inside our pod. That's it. That's the Kubernetes entire architecture.